What's going down, cultivators? It's Steven here, dropping in with the legend herself in the business, Miss Paradise. You mind telling everybody about yourself?
Paradise, Mama P, Paradise Promotions. I have so many different names. After having 20 years of industry experience, being in the game, you pick up a lot of different names.
I figure.
But I can take all of them.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's the real story behind your birth? It's just what you've been doing for the longest now.
Oh, what's the purpose behind it?
Give me the story behind it.
The story.
How you got started.
Okay, so a lot of people do not know that I also have a medical background. Initially in the medical field, and that's what I wanted to do. I started off doing CNA work, and then I moved up to home health, then hospice. And then I got in nursing school. I picked up a couple of different trades. I became a medical records director, just did so many different things, activities director, but everything stayed within the medical field because I loved caring for people. And then probably, I think it was like 2008, I hurt my knee. At work.
Oh, workers' comp?
Yes.
Yeah, get that money.
And I had to have knee surgery.
Oh, so it was bad then?
Yeah, it was bad.
Ooh.
And it was just like more wear and tear as well. And so I was off work, and then I couldn't go back work at the expected time. So they had to extend the FMLA, and I still wasn't ready to go back to work. My knee still wasn't ready. So at that time, my cousin was managing a strip club. And back home in my city, in my area, I was very popular. And this was before I ever even got into the business. Because it's something that I may disclose later, but I'm not going to disclose now. And I had some very, very prominent friends. And, we used to always hang out, and we liked the strip club. And I'm talking about at least 3-4 nights a week. We were in the strip club.
It must be nice.
And so, so we knew, I knew all the dancers. But like I said, my friends were the it guys. You know what I'm saying? And I was always the only girl, pretty much hanging with them. And so my cousin was like, you should get a night. You're not doing nothing, no way. You won't have to get on, you won't have to do a lot. You can make you some extra money. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, promote. I'm like, what? Had never even crossed my mind, because in my mental and what I had planned out for me was the medical field.
Yeah. I
wanted to be a wound care nurse. And so as life changes you, things change. I ended up on a different path. That night ended up being the biggest night in the city. Even people that was promoting for years that had big names, they still couldn't touch my night, to the point, it had got to the point where you couldn't even get a dancer in the city, not in no private party.
Damn, that's crazy.
To the point where the other club owners was mad at little old me, and I only had one night.
Sounds like they should have brought you on.
A group of my homeboys came together. Shout out DJ World is one of them. The other two, I'm not going to say their name. They know who they are. I love y'all. They propositioned me with the building. And so there we had a strip club.
Wow. That's crazy.
And I was like 27 years old.
Oh, so you're still young doing it.
Absolutely. So from there, 3 months later, I still have the video clip. Rafael Sanchez had me on the news.
What?
Because it went crazy. Like,
I can only imagine what that was like.
it went literally. And I mean, not only did that go crazy, I took that show on the road. We had our own photographer. We had our own MC. We had our own DJs. My own girls. So we went from city to city and state to state with a ready-made show.
Damn.
And they always made money. But anyway, so yeah, that's how it got started. And then I started intertwining artists into that program. Shout out to Paris Ledane, because that's what made me do it. She was an artist, and she always would just come and be around. You know, like we took to each other, but she's a lot younger. And so I think it was more of like a guidance thing. And by her being an artist, I'm like, you should perform. And so she started traveling with us, and then it just became a thing.
So you were really helping out her too.
And so then other artists, I started doing that, and then I got into managing the art. And so it just kind of
the floodgates
elevated
opened
from there. And like I've resided in several cities, several states, so I'm very cultural, worldwide. I'm not locally anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
I'm very self-sufficient. I'm very self-made. I have had some people who have poured into me, and I'm very, very appreciative for that. Because at the end of the day, they saw something in me that I didn't even know was there. Because I told you this is not was
it wasn't the plan
at all.
Hey, but that's cool though, because think about it. If you would have stayed in the medical field, where would you be today?
I don't know. When my grandmother passed, that's what shifted the gears. So I even, once my knee did heal, even though I was in the promoting game and industry game, I did go back to the medical field because that was my passion. And so my grandma passed. And then I just didn't
like it no more?
I just couldn't. I didn't want to get attached to anything emotionally like that. Yeah. Because I love those little old people.
Yeah, I mean, they're good people too. Like a lot of them, they have so much insight, so much to teach us. And it's like, it's a wonderful thing to be able to enjoy their presence while they're here as well.
Absolutely.
But so that leads me to ask, what are some of the essential values and ethics that you live by now?
Morality, principles. So like, for me, it's just simple. It has to be in you. Like, you can't build it.
Yeah, it's not something that's forced.
You can't. So, when I see something in people that just may need a little tweaking or a little love or a little care or a little guidance, you know that statement, iron sharpens iron? Mm-hmm. That's me. That's what I like to live by that. So I like to build people up. So I guess I traded caring for the old people
for the youth,
for our future.
That's good though. I mean, even me, I'm only 20, but I want to be able to cater to the future as well. Like the next set of interns that might come in here, I want to be able to have them ready to take over this seat one day.
Absolutely.
That's my biggest thing.
Because, a few years back, and I really started walking into that path more because it was crazy. My daughter's father got killed, and I went home to his funeral so we can bury him and everything. And I ended up going to a church that I'd never been to before, which they spoke in tongues. And I went up for a special prayer, and everything that this lady told me, I was like, oh, you crazy. She's like, oh, no, you're going to be a spokesperson for the people. The people are going to listen to what you say. People are going to value what you say. And she said, and you're probably going to go off to be in my shoes. So ultimately, she was saying that I'm probably going to end up in the church, in fact, or motivational speaker, something in that format. And I was like, no, you're crazy. And then shortly after that, I met an artist. And he gave me the name Mama P. And he also went around telling people why they should call me that. Shout out to D8s.
Oh, so he gave it a reason and a name.
Oh, yeah.
That's dope, though.
For sure. And so with that level of respect, and yes, it was because I was there, and in times like a mother would be, or a aunt would be, or a big sister.
Yeah, you were a provider.
Be. So, and I'm still that way. Like, one of my friends tell me all the time, he's like, shout out Happy Boots. He'll be like, man, Paradise, you a pickup strays. Like, he'll be like, you get what I'm saying? I'm just out of nowhere and just start catering to them and doing things for them. Like, even move them into my home. So yeah, that, like I'm saying, my heart is really big. It's really, really pure.
That's your way of making a difference, huh?
So that gave me a different purpose as well. But keep in mind, with that type of title, I have to live up to that. So they don't see me doing certain things. They can't tell you that they see me with this man and this man and this man. They can't, you can't talk about me in those ways in rooms. But you can talk about me finna get to a bag. You can talk about me gonna promote. You can talk about me gonna fleece some music. You can talk about me gonna throw an event. You can talk about me, I'm not gonna take no SHI.
Oh, you can say it.
I ain't gonna take no shit.
That's right, you ain't taking no shit.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Play with your mama, don't play with Mama P. Let's be crystal clear. You get what I mean? But at the end of the day, I raised 2 children. I ain't go to no jail. I ain't have to. I ain't have to go to no school. They are doing very well. You get what I'm saying? So that's a product of me. And there's not a lot of parents out there that can say that. So yeah, I take pride in the way that people view me in that factor. But see, a lot of people don't know me like you getting down to know me, Steven, because they don't get this side of me.
I feel honored.
That's not for everybody.
Hey, there's certain people, like even Joelson, he knows off camera, like, that's my brother.
It's not for everybody. I was bad as hell, got kicked out of every school for fighting, but was smart as hell, still graduated in top 10 of my class. Like, I literally didn't have to go to school my senior year.
Damn. I feel that, though.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I was damn near a high school dropout till senior year.
So, but again, when people don't know you, they assume you are one way because that's what you show them. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what the fuck you deserve to get.
Yeah, that's right.
until you earn your way up into the other level. So, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. And so what are some of the challenges you faced and how'd you flip them into victories?
Ooh, the challenges that I faced is that I'm a popular loner.
I hear that term a lot.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people.
But you prefer to stay to yourself.
I prefer to be alone. I do. And unfortunately, that's a bad thing. So, and when I say that, because people think that you don't love them, or people think that the relationship isn't strong, or people think that the relationship has shifted just because you may not talk every day, just because you may not hang out as much as you used to.
Yeah.
Not understanding that every person is different.
Yeah, it's very true.
And how they deal with things that come up in their life is different. Some people need other people. Some people feed off of other people. Me, if I got something going on, I don't want to be around nobody. I don't. Because I don't want my energy to rub off on nobody else.
Yeah.
I don't want a person to receive something that isn't for them. Sometimes I like just sitting alone so I could think of what my next master plan is going to be.
That's a lot of respect, though, too. I mean,
That's like one of my biggest things. So,
that's what a real mother does. Seriously.
but like challenges, stealing. I was just saying, they be stealing.
Yeah.
They be stealing. But it's okay though. You get what I'm saying?
Means they like what you do.
It's
It's a compliment.
admiration.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I look at it as and when I say stealing, and I want to correct that a little bit. I don't mean like trying to be a replica of me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said admiration. May see something that I have done or did or do, tweak it, and do it.
Yeah.
People do that.
All the time. It's flattery in the artistry world.
And that's what I said. But for me, it's always the people that don't like me. And that's why I say, and that's why I say, stealing.
Yeah.
Because it's not the people that
Like you and want to, work with you. It's they're like, nah, fuck you. I'm coming for it my own way by myself. Take your crown and everybody else. It's like, nah, screw that.
And the reason why I brought that up is because a particular situation transpired and I had to just completely laugh it off, right? Because if you looked at it and then it was night and day, but the same. And the crazy thing about it was someone who paid me for a service. And when they paid me for this service, of course, free game also comes to play. But when they paid me for this service, I had told them about something I did prior to, and then they didn't.
So they were just boppers.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like you just bop in the flow.
So I was like, that's crazy. Because we were just discussing, how you asked me just simple questions, right? So we were discussing, okay, yeah, we doing this event. I'm doing, I'm doing whatever I need to do for them, for their event. And so they asked me, just some questions. And then it got into an event that I did previously. So those are challenges.
Yeah.
And the other challenge is being a woman in a male-dominant industry.
Yeah, that's a big one, actually. That's a really big one, especially because I know you told me you do marketing and a few other things. So, that's a lot of stuff most men would do in the industry, but to hear that you're doing it, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so people don't understand where my aggression comes from. That's why. Because I've watched so many men around me ask the same question I asked and get a totally different response.
Like, in more benefit of them or more benefit of you?
in them, because my response was no, and their response exactly.
Damn.
Same question.
Just different outcome of the answer.
Just different, male, female.
Damn.
Welcoming or non-welcoming. Because honestly, but now it's not like that. But that was the challenge in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that was because I'm not knocking it. I had to earn the respect from the men to even take me serious.
Hey, but once they do it, that takes even more respect, even more guts, even more determination. So it just makes you that much more greater.
Right.
So it's a good thing.
But that was the challenge. And keep in mind, in that challenge, you want to be viewed in a certain eyesight. So I hustle with my legs closed on my feet, not my back.
Interesting. I've never heard it put that way. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to start thinking about that more.
Yep. Legs closed, feet on the feet, and not on the back. You feel me?
So
and so that takes another level of respect.
Yeah, it does actually.
So when I show up, they know it's just this. It's nothing else. I don't even get approached. I probably ain't been hit on in a year.
Hey, cultivators, go ahead and slide. Go ahead and slide. Show some love.
So, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I like that too, because that means you know the value of me.
Mm-hmm. You're like, damn, that's a powerful woman. I'm kind of scared of that.
Stay over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need someone who can handle it.
Yep.
That's right. So then what's next for you? Where you got anything that could really shake up the world or the city, the state?
So I have so many projects going on, but I want to get into a little bit of what we got going on this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I wore this shirt.
Ah.
Because it is Coalition DJs Houston 2-year anniversary.
Shout out to that.
Thank you. Shout out to Coalition DJs Worldwide, period. Shout out to LaPat. We were able to assist him in his movement. He went gold. We did some tours with him, but I want to be able to do that with more artists and elevate it.
It's really setting a big trend right there too, to inspire everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, I'm passionate about music. So, and I'm passionate about whatever I'm doing, right? Okay. So like if I take an interest in something you have going on, take advantage of it. Because my attention is
like that.
Yeah, it is. And because it's genuine, it's nothing that I gotta do.
It just comes naturally, huh?
It just comes naturally. But the one time I feel like I'm not appreciated, I'm out the door. It's the rap. So, but yeah, I want to just really take artists on tours. Get them out of Houston, get them into other markets where they
known all over,
can flourish with the Coalition brand, because we have 17 markets across the world.
Oh, so not even the U.S., but the world.
Across the world. So if we add the ones out of the country, it's 20.
Damn, okay.
So
that's pretty big too, especially like, yeah, there's a lot of places in the world, but it's like, how many of them are you actually going to be known in?
Right.
So 20 across the world is crazy.
And the Mother chapter is getting ready to celebrate their 17-year anniversary.
It's almost as long as I've been around myself. Damn.
True.
Damn.
Because you're only 20, that's right. So yeah, even to be celebrating my 2-year anniversary is an accomplishment.
Most businesses fail in only a year or so.
Yes.
2 years is like, hey, I did it twice.
Whether it's a franchise or not, because it had no status in Houston, Texas, because it wasn't a chapter here. So that means I had to create awareness. I had to create value. I had to stay consistent. I had to do elite visuals when it comes to the production behind our shows. So that means, yes, it comes with a team because it's not just I can't do all that. Mm-hmm. So navigating the right people in the right place to get those things to move and tick is very exhausting.
I can imagine.
That's more exhausting than actually just people promoting or giving the brand exposure.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with so many different personalities. People have other things going on in life, which then they have to factor in.
Plus, it makes them unique too, though. So, but with that, it's like, what was the culture like in your team? How was it able to like really fuel the rest of you guys?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's very well rounded. The team, it ranges from young to
up there.
What I say, seasoned. Because I'm 45, so
25, right?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, we're gonna say that.
You look a day over 25, so
thank you. We're gonna keep it there, But yeah, seasoned. And keep in mind the founders of the original chapter. It's been going 17 years, so it's some experience out here. And you can ask Google. Google will tell you best.
Really?
Yeah.
Cultivators, get on that. Seriously,
yeah.
Get on that. Google it.
Google it.
I can't do it right now, but I will.
#1 DJ crew in the world. Google it. Coalition DJs. Yeah.
So then you got any advice for anybody just starting out?
2008.
Damn, I was 4. But so, you got any advice for anybody just starting off in the industry? Or even like myself?
Homework. Do your homework. Do your research. Educate yourself.
Yeah.
Don't walk into a room with no knowledge on any subject that you're inquiring to build, to work on, work with, or work for. So if you want to be a photographer, do your homework to learn everything you can about photography before you walk into one room to talk to anybody about a job. Because never not be ready. That's the thing. That. You never know when your time is going to come.
I like that a lot.
So stay ready so you don't got to get ready. That's what I'm advising everybody.
I like that. That's a good quote. That's a really good one.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And shout out to one of my good friends / publicist, Bossy Inc. She was one who told me, hey, get back on that computer, sharpen up them computer skills. Teach yourself some more. That's what I taught myself, how to do graphics.
Damn. I don't even know how to do that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the thing of it is don't never let nobody count you out. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Put a lot of things up under your belt. So if they think you can't go in this room because of this, or if they try to count you out of the room because of this.
I'm here.
The fuck?
So
we in there.
So then I gotta ask, what's the mark you want to leave on the world? What's your big dream vision?
Generational wealth for my family. Because there's not one person in my family that's done it yet.
I like that. I'm in the same boat. I'm after the same thing.
Never. It's never been nothing passed on. That's what I want to do for my family. That's why I work so hard. It's not for me.
It's for them.
And it ain't even just, when I say my family, I don't even mean blood. Now that's big.
I feel that. Like I said, I'm in the same boat.
That's big.
I'm in the same boat.
But my family, though.
My family, my blood family is not even my family.
Now, I don't get me wrong. I mean my blood, but I also mean my family.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, like, all I got in terms of blood is my mom and dad. And, like, maybe a cousin. That's it. Everybody else is, like, added to my life along the way. Really been able to just uplift the quality of my life, too. So I feel like I'm ingrated to just give back to them, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's what I want to do. I want to leave a solidified legacy where it continues to go on whether I'm living or not. It can be passed on and passed on and passed on.
We'll do it together then.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I love
Steven.
it.
Let's do it.
I'm down. So then where can everybody at home get in touch with you?
Shoot. It depends on which brand.
All of them. Shout them all out. This is your chance.
Paradise Promotions at Paradise Promotions, and it's spelled properly.
That's a big thing. A lot of people, they can't even spell it in the first place. I'm sorry.
Paradise Promotions with the S. Paradise.management.promotions at Coalition DJs Houston. All one word, and it's spelled correctly. We are very
educated
over here.
Yeah, you gotta be though.
Absolutely. You can check out our website www.coalitiondjshtx.com for new music, new videos, hot artists, our DJ list, our new music Mondays, and more. And it's so much more. I almost forgot. Shame on me. Shout out Block 50 Radio. I am the GM at Block 50 Radio, and I didn't even jump on that because that's a newborn baby, and I'm still building it. And I'm the type that until it's
fully ready, you're like, keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. So
you'll be back.
But yeah,
by the time it's ready, you'll be back.
Because that's coming.
There you go. There you have it. Well, cultivators, it's been great cutting up with Miss Paradise, and we're gonna see you in the next one.
Yes, I love it.
Peace.
I love it here.
Yeah.
Had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview.
I know you're following.